Hey everybody, my name is Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat, and this is Blueberry Reaper Sauce from Fat Dog's Hot Sauce, my friend Damon Degrassie. Kind of a neat experience this past weekend. I was at, excuse me, I was at the New York City Hot Sauce Expo in Brooklyn, and I met Damon Degrassie in person. He's a good guy. Let me just read this to you. First of all, he saw my video, he said it was quite a jump I did. Personally, I'd rather keep my feet on the ground, plus eating Reapers on the way down. Awesome, he said. That was fun. If you haven't seen the skydive video, please go to the playlist, look for the skydive video. Kind of epic. I want to ask a favor. Just made a batch of this new sauce, Extreme Garlic, which he sent me, which is right here, which I will be reviewing. He tried to make it as hot as possible because everybody keeps asking him for hotter. He just wants to know what I think of it. If it's too hot, let's see if it's too hot to tell if I did it right for me. Okay, it's too hot for him to tell if he did it right. He sent me about this one, the Blueberry Reaper, and this is what I'm really excited about. It's a little different, he says, than he makes the other sauces. All the ingredients are always fresh in all of his sauces, but this is what's in this: fresh blueberries, fresh oranges, fresh lime juice, garlic, brown sugar, vinegar, and Reapers. And he says this is a hot one. Very excited. It was a very cool thing to be in New York and to meet Damon and, you know, to put a face with the man behind the sauce. And it's just been, it was a very, very fun experience. So thanks for hanging out with me. Damon, you're a good dude. All right. I want to thank you guys for watching. I really just love the color of this sauce. What a beautiful, beautiful blueberry color. There's the consistency of it. All right. Here we go. I'm picking up the blueberries. A hint of citrus that's going to be coming from the orange and the lime. A hint of the garlic. And Reapers. Alrighty, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Fat Dog's Hot Sauce Blueberry Reaper. Look at that really neat consistency. I like the consistency of this a lot. Alright, a big spoonful of sauce. No difference in the smell on the spoon versus from the bottle. But thank you, Damon. Thank you, Fat Dog's Hot Sauce. Actually, it's Fat Dog's Fat Dog's flavored sriracha. Sorry about that. But I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. Definitely getting the blueberries. Definitely picking up the orange and the citrus, the lime. There's a little bit of a sweetness that you're getting from the brown sugar. And you're definitely picking up that garlic, which is interesting. When I was reading, I'm thinking garlic with blueberries and oranges and lime. But it works. And then obviously you're picking up the Reapers. It was interesting. I had a great talk with Damon. He came by I was at the Salmon Oliver booth. He came by the booth and we had love the mouthfeel of this. It's got a great consistency and a really good flavor. I don't like a blueberry sauce that you can't taste the blueberry. I've had them. Blueberry forward. It's pretty neat. Anyway, I was at the Salmon Oliver booth. We released a sauce that I did a collaboration with Jeff McGinnis. And I had Damon came by the booth a couple times, and we had a chance to talk at length. And I shared with him something. It's interesting. I think that in life, I got this from my mom actually. In life, I believe this. We're either trending this way, or I think we're trending this way. I don't think too often times there's this going on. I don't think there are too many plateaus in life. I think when you're on a plateau, you're really sliding back and you just haven't really realized it. I think that's just my personal opinion. We're either trending this way or we're trending this way. I said that. This is a guy who's trending upward. This is a guy who, you know, right now is a hobbyist. He's moving to go pro. This is a guy that needs to be. You know, I review hobbyists that have intentions of going pro. I'll review sauces that are gifts to me because I want to share the experience with you. And I review professional companies, sauces from professional companies. All of it with the hopes of entertaining you and giving you a window into the chili community and giving you a way that you can tap in. You can always click the description box of any sauce I'm doing and see a link where you can get some sauce that I've just reviewed. So I'm trying to grow the chili community and give you guys a window into the greatest sauce world you can't imagine. You know, until you go to an event like the New York City Expo or going to Chicago or any of them, you don't realize how absolutely massive the chili community is. And it's growing in leaps and bounds. You know, a lot of people think that all you got are Frank's Red Hot, Louisiana hot sauce, and Tabasco. Not so. There's an amazing, incredibly diverse and just mind-boggling world of hot sauce out there with flavor combinations you wouldn't even dream of. It goes much more than what you find on your shelf. I have a theory, like if you like beer, I think the best beer that I've ever had didn't come in a bottle that I bought at a store. It was from a small craft brewery, a microbrewery. Those are better beers, I think. I'm just telling you, I think the best hot sauces you get, some have crossed over and are gone mainstream. So I'm not saying that all the sauces you get in grocery stores are like, it's not the case. There are some amazing sauces that have gotten into grocery stores. But I know so many that haven't. They're doing a great job. They're climbing the ladder. Damon's doing this. I told him when he was at the booth, I said, this is something you need to be doing. I'm an honest guy. If it was his sauces weren't good, you wouldn't have seen me review any of them. I've reviewed a lot of his sauces. He's a good sauce maker, and I'll never look down my nose at anybody. You know, lots of guys and women and people have started doing reviews since I started my channel. I wish them the greatest. I watch them. I support them. The pie is huge. Everybody's different. I'm not everybody's flavor. Maybe somebody else who's just starting a channel is. So I'm trying to be positive and supportive. You know, and everybody in this sauce community, I don't look down my nose. You know, if somebody's a hobbyist and is trying to, make it. You know, I've used this analogy before, but Frank's Red Hot. A lot of people, it's such a mainstream sauce, Frank's Red Hot. It's not a very hot sauce. It's like a wing sauce. Frank sold it to McCormick's Foods in an acquisition of $5 billion. $5 billion. I'm certain, you gotta know this. Frank didn't wake up one day and have a $1 billion sauce company. He started making it in his kitchen because he couldn't. He realized that he had an idea. He had it in him, and he made sauces that he liked better, and he would start sharing those sauces. And other friends started liking it. Then at some point he goes, "I need to try to make a living out of this." Fast forward a period of time, and it's a $5 billion company. It's unbelievable. But he was a hobbyist. He was just an enthusiastic hobbyist at one point. Here's what I'm going to do. You guys, listen, below you're going to see a link for Damon. He's a really nice guy. I've met him personally. He is a friend. Click the link for Damon and see if you can make a swap, do something, get some of this sauce from him. I think you'll like it. It's a good sauce. This one in particular, this would be, you know what this would be really good on? Anytime I have something blueberry, you guys are used to hearing me this if you've seen the channel for any length of time. This would be great on blueberry pancakes, on waffles. This would be great on ice cream or fudge brownies or on a hot fudge sundae. It's a good sauce. So thank you, Damon, for saying it to me, and thanks for hanging out with me at the booth in New York. It was great meeting you. Honestly. So go to the description box, click the link for Damon and Fat Dog's flavored sriracha. Right here, that's a pepper. If you've never seen that pepper before, it means you're seeing this show for the first time. Click that pepper. Subscribe to the channel. Be part of the Chase the Heat show. You're on the Scoville squad, part of the family. So click that, and you're part of this whole thing. When I go to an event, or do a challenge, I'm doing it with you. I'm taking you with me in spirit. If you don't want to miss a video, you don't have to. I didn't upload several while I was in New York. I was just crazy busy. But I upload a video just about every single day. If you don't want to miss one, click the bell and we'll notify you when we upload new ones. I want to thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm Johnny Scoville and this was Chase the Heat.